Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It's not an especially good pass, that. He's had a shot! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Deco very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mbappe! Deco. Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Roberto Baggio. And it's Deco. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Little pass back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Thuram gets across and deals with it. Albert. That's tidy. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Now it's Mbappe, and he's searching... Mbappe! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are right back in business.
Well, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Thuram.
New Zealand really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developed.
He's got a side of goal! Has a look and plays it forward. Costa Curta. Here's Deco. It's a good spell of possession, this. Roberto Baggio. Petit. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Mbappe wins the duel this time. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Roberto Baggio. Half an hour played now. Roberto Carlos. Kante cuts out the pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, well played. Van Dijk gets it clear. Beckenbauer. Totti did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's found a way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Albert.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's good vision. Can he finish?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Totti. Conte.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Albert. And here's Baggio. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Closing in on goal. And a header! No, not the best of headers.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
He's had it nicked away. Mbappe. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
So once again, we're underway. Thuram. Vieira. Hernes. Mendieta is wide and looking to get onto this. Deco. Rafinha. Cafu. Rafinha. And it's Conte. Oh, what a ball! And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Strong running down that left flank. Floated through. That's been cut out, well played. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's got away. Deco. For Conte. And here's Rafinha. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Albert. Roberto Baggio has found the net here, of course. Costa Curta with the clearance. Conte. It's a great ball. And here's Rafinha. And he's there to belt it away. He's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Rafinha. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Rafinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hernes. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Mbappe, and it's Deco. And here's Baggio. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And here's Baggio. Petit. Oh, that's clever. Oh, no joy this time. Cafu. Rafinha. Cafu. Short changes him with that pass. Vieira. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And he's chosen to go back. Play back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Vieira.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
It's out for a goal kick. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Número 20, Deco. Número 13.
Haaland is herring after that one.
Número 18. Número 22.
And it's Son Heung-min.
Beckham.
Cafu.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Conte. Now it's Rafinha. And here's Son Heung-min. Romario. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Great ball if he can get there. And Romario! They've done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Son Heung-min. It's gone for a throw-in. Cafu. Conte. Roberto Baggio. Nice interception, well timed. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Vieira. That's a sharp pass. Well seen. Saw that coming. Vinicius Junior. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations, and I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And as you can see, we've already started here. Vinicius Junior. There's no flag. Lovely feet. That's an excellent interception. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. And he's hits one! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So, a breakthrough already. Mbappe. De Michelis cuts it out. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That is a... Oh, what has happened here? He's free.
He's had a hit!
Vinicius Junior. Here's Rodri. Played out to the right. Cafu. Spread neatly. Rafinha. He has found the way through. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable... And the finish! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Roberto Baggio really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but...
It's Eto'o! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Cleared away.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's managed to get free. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And it's Deco. Rodri. Oh, good read. He's looking wide. Now it's Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. He's played it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And it's Deco. Shapes to shoot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rafinha. Rafinha going face-to-face with his great rival. Chooses to go back. Neymar. Rafinha. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's well spotted. Roberto Baggio. There's the hit! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Baggio was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bellingham. Zé Roberto. He's picked his way through, and he's been shifted off it. And he's picked out the run. Great chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Vinicius Junior. And it's Baggio.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, red. Nice interception. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. Look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
Thank you very much for your
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. So off we go once more. Deco, and that is a little undercooked. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rodri, who's set up one goal so far. Rafinha. That'll be a throw-in. Zé Roberto. And that has put paid to that. Neymar. It's Kimmich. And it's Batistuta. Fiddles it through. Ronaldinho. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Manchester United with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cafu. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And here's Batistuta.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That is good alertness. Rodri, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Roberto Baggio, just about up to the hour now. Some really good ball movement. Rafinha. Deco. And it's Deco. And here's Baggio. Roberto Baggio. Shot a goal! They've done it! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I've always rated Jamie Vardy, especially the way he has been constantly redesigning his game. One that's all about simplicity and efficiency. Take the fewest possible touches and bang, one quality ball. That's all he needs, and I'm sure we're going to see more of it here.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Deco running with the ball. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Hullet. He's picked his way through. It is a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Rafinha. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Nothing significant. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Vardy. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So, a breakthrough already. He's played him through. Vieira.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Looking for the runner. Rafinha. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's straight offside. And here's Mbappe. And it's Conte. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Batistuta. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Batistuta. Now then, the ball's come loose. Brilliantly cut out. Now that's well seen too. Cafu calmly anticipates.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cafu, and here's Rafinha, and that has left him in a heap. Rafinha, Vinicius Junior. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Vinicius Junior.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And the shot! He scores! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And he was quick to react. And the keeper's got it again. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And the shot's on here. Caught offside that time. That has been cut short. Rafinha. Oh, super find. Mbappe. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, it's Batistuta. That is a great pick out. Well timed, excellent interception. Cafu. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Some first-half thoughts?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And that's the second half started. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vinicius Junior, and here's Baggio. Oh, nice touch. Cafu. And he's gone backward here. Oh, what a ball! And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Deco plays it short. And they've got rid. Cafu, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Rafinha, he's got away. Chance with a header! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's intervened well there. Vinicius Junior is firing after that one. Rafinha. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Vardy. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Rafinha. So we've reached the hour mark.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Stood up well to him there. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. But that has not gone well. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution for Galatasaray.
This their
Number
second corner of the
20,
game.
Neymar. Number 23, Vardy. Number 21, Batistuta. Number 13, Gullit. Number 17, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 22, Dembele. Number 15, Bebeto.
Dembele,
Number
who's
4,
short.
Mohamed Salah. Number 11.
And now
Rebecca
a sudden
de Jong.
chance to counter.
Number 25. Frenkie de Jong.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's only too happy to take that back. Rafael Leao, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Rafael Leao! Rafael Leao! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. He gets big. Goal! Galatasaray! Into the lead once more. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. That's Dembele. Has a goal! And one more try! It's a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He has found the way through. Good read, needed to be.
Mohamed Salah, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Son Heung-min going full tilt down the left. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Foot in. Now he's off and running. And he's in on goal. It's Dembele! They are rampant. And they are cruising away. He just absolutely speared that in.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Galatasaray blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Rodri. And here's Baggio. De Jong. That's a little off target. Roberto Baggio. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Costa Curta has it in a wide. He rises! Final touch was poor. Corner number 2 then. And he was alert. He's got the shot away! He has done it! Not so much sophistication, and added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not
Hello
today.
everybody, and please join me in
Told
wishing
you
a
somewhat
happy
what we've
wedding
witnessed, Jim.
anniversary for
Well,
one of
Peter,
our fan
I
club
really
members.
couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the
everybody,
minds
and
of
welcome
the
to today's
footballing folk
match.
in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Cafu. He is through here. Leicester is there, and he can get that clear. And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, played right into his path. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's got to be a great chance! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Played back in. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Gently done. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Big header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
João Cancelo. Chelsea trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. He's shifting through the gears here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. This is their second corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Sorloth demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hook.
And the shot! Sticks it away! And the comeback is complete!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Chelsea get themselves into the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
That's really well manoeuvred. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Conte. Now it's Mbappe. Up he goes! Caught offside that time. .30 gone. And he's managed to get free. Lovely bit of skill. Neymar. João Cancelo. Oh, important interception. Vinicius Junior. Conte. Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Conte ploughing through the middle. Vinicius Junior! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Deco plays it short. Neymar, who's set up one goal so far, fiddles it through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And here's Vinicius Junior. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No, he's just misjudged that one. Conte. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he welcomes it in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's put paid to a promising move. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Deco. And it's Baggio. And it's Deco. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Quality ball. And that could set him on his way. They're urging him to shoot. Chance for the header! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Vinicius Junior. He has found the way through. Rafinha, the specialist in tearing teams apart. He's in space and looking for options. And that is going out for a goal kick. Cafu gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Mbappe. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Rafinha! Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
So, can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Neymar.
The attendance for this match was
Done delicately.
72,000.
Oh, what a pass! Oh, what a climb! And again! No mistake! 2 up and to pull clear. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Chelsea take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Vieira. Gullit. Cafu has given away a free kick, and it's Gullit. João Cancelo. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Neymar. João Cancelo. He rises! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Iniesta. It's a sweet ball, that. He's had a hit! They want to be quick to recover this. Conte. A real chance if he can get through. Beckham. Bastoni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Kante promptly onto that, and that is that. Now that looks a decent ball. Albert. That's good play.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Conte! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Neymar. That's been cut out, well played. Beckham. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
João Cancelo. Now it's Neymar. Conte. Rafinha. Gets a good foot in there. He's through here.